And I'll put that in there now. Okay, I have preheated my oven to 375. 1 cup of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, little salt, calls for a half teaspoon, but I put that in there just for good measure, and 1 bag of chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chips. So, and then we will dot them out, and after you get them all mixed in, we will chill them for about 30 minutes or less. And but today I think I'll just throw them on there. But if you chill them, they turn out better. I think we'll chill some and not chill some so you can see the difference. So here we go. And it really is better if you have an electric mixer, but you don't have to. I put all my butter, my sugars, and my eggs and my vanilla, and I will start that up and let that mix while in a separate bowl, we'll put my dry ingredients, stir that up, and then dump it all in together. Put my eggs in now. I guess I can put it over here so you can see it better. And vanilla. And I would rather use 100% pure vanilla, but this is imitation because pure vanilla went skyrocketed in the grocery stores. And it calls for a teaspoon of this. I've got some Mexican vanilla I think I will use. Always shake your vanilla up because sometimes it settles. You want to shake it up, and this is Mexican vanilla, 100%. It calls for about a teaspoon, and that's usually a lid full of one of these lids. That's how I measure it. Lid full. I mean, you don't have to be totally exact on the vanilla. Okay, we're going to put that on the mixer. I'm putting it on 2 just to get it good and mixed. Okay, now we're going to go to our flour. We want 2 1/4 cups. My flour deal is a cup. I'll always do that. It's better to use a butter knife when you do that. because your finger tends to scoop down a little bit. A knife will not. There's 2. That's a 1/4, but we're not going to use that one. We'll use this 1/4. I mean, you want that to mix really good. I'll take you over there so you can see it. The light is not as good, but you want it good and, you can even see, good and soft and mixed. That's good. I'm going to move you after I get the flour done up. Okay, 2 1/4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. You always measure that. Baking soda, not powders. Anyway, you don't have to use this brand. Any brand works. This was just on sale the other day, and I like to do it. Scrape it off the top, and it measures it right for you. And about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Y'all know my measuring. We'll just stir that up. Now I'm going to move you closer so you can watch me pour it in my dirty dishes. The ceiling light would work better. Now maybe you can see a little better. I had to go get a flashlight. Put it up like that so it'll give us some light over here. And now you can see that. I'm going to pour a little flour in. Not all of it, just a little. Oops, turned it on a little too fast, didn't I? And the flour, you don't want to do it too fast because it'll throw the flour out. You know, and it'll psh, and throw it everywhere. So you want to start out slow, and we want to keep adding little bits. That's why that gets dirty, is I pour stuff in it all the time. It comes with a chute. You can buy a chute for it, like a little funnel thing, but I don't have it, so I just do it this way. Okay, we're going to turn it up to 2. Make sure we get all that flour incorporated. There's a little bit on the side, but it ain't going to hurt. Okay. Look how thick that is now. We're pouring chocolate chips in. A bag of chocolate chips, half a bag, however you want them. I mean, you're the one going to be eating them. If you don't like a lot of chocolate chips, then you don't pour the whole bag in. Apparently, that was a giant bag. It was like a half a bag of a double, so. And we're just going to scrape that off. And it sure tastes good. Okay. Now the chocolate chips were just poured in now. Because you're going to fold them. It means just stir a little bit. Just kind of roll them over. See, there's some of that flour. We just want to roll it over. Roll it over till we get all them chocolate chips good and mixed up. Well, all through it. Okay. Now we're going to move again. Okay. Okay, now that part is all done. We can put this up. Get rid of these. Okay, I'm going to show you the difference of if we would have waited. I'm going to go ahead and do them now. Let's see how they're kind of soft. Just do this. And while these are cooking, we will put them in the rest in the icebox to chill. I mean, I'm not precise on my sizes. Just scooping it up and putting it out. So, it's good enough for now. Put it in. These are soft, so I'm going to put them in for, set the timer for 6 minutes. And I'm going to put this in the ice box, just like that. And now we're going to wait. So, I'll put you on pause. Okay, the timer just went off. We're going to check them. And I believe they are done. See the little golden around the edges? That means they're done. Let them cool a minute. Them cool a minute before you take them up. I mean, you can take them up right now, but I'll show you what will happen. I mean, the smaller ones, you see how they're just really thin? See how it kind of just, you can take them up right now, put them on your cookie sheet. Always just put them on a cookie platter, like that. But when you do this and they're hot, see how they crumble, if you can see that, let me see. Nope, you can't see it anyway. Let me hold it up for you. See how it scoots and moves and crumbles up, smushes up together? When it's hot, it will do that. If you let them cool, see how it just, let them cool first before you take them up. And let them cool a minute. The others are still in the ice box, and we are waiting for that to chill to make another batch. Okay, they've cooled some. I can touch the pan. They're still pretty soft because they're still not cooled enough, but see, scrape it right off. It's hard to do this one-handed. Those kind of stuck together. We'll just leave them together. How's that? Those two. Hard to do it one-handed. Okay, and the others have been in the icebox, not 30 minutes, but some. And what all you have left, put it in an airtight container. It could be a Ziploc bag if you don't have sealable bows. Until it's a little firmer, not a lot firmer. We didn't let it chill a lot. But my chocolate chip cookies do not look like cakes. All the chocolate chip cookies you get on the back of a chocolate chip cookie recipe, to me, is so thick, like cakes. It doesn't even taste like chocolate chip cookies. It tastes like a chocolate chip cake to me. And I don't like that. I have my own recipes for chocolate chip cookies, for chocolate chip. Oh, down. Sorry about that. Dad called. I had to talk to him. Okay, my cookies are thin. It's fragile because, you know, but they taste a lot better than cake cookies. We're going to put these in about 6 minutes and see how it goes. The other ones was in 6 minutes, went perfect. So now we're going to put this in an airtight container and we're going to put it in the icebox. Or you could even freeze it. You can even freeze it for later. You can make it up and then keep it in the icebox for, you know, 2 or 3 days, whatever. But then you can freeze it if you don't use it all. And then you can get it out like cookie dough you buy in the icebox. Or, I mean, in the stores. So, it's however you want to do it. Cookies usually don't last that long at my house. We're not supposed to be eating them, but we are. Had grilled cheeses for supper, so why not have sugar for dessert? It's good. Get it away from the edge. And that's it. Happy eating.